at myfoxphilly.com. Just click on the weather. Well, community groups are coming to the defense of a 16-year-old West Philadelphia boy who says he was the victim of police brutality. We first told you about this story earlier this week. And Fox 29's Chris O'Connell is live tonight with some new information on the case. What did you find out, Chris?
Well, Dawn, since we first reported this story, several community groups are now coming to the defense of a 16-year-old boy who says he was sexually assaulted by a Philadelphia police officer. Meanwhile, we have learned tonight that the Philadelphia police have launched an internal affairs investigation into the case. Darren Manning still needs the help of a wheelchair. The straight-A sophomore at Mathematics, Civics, and Sciences Charter School says he suffered serious injuries during a recent arrest by Philadelphia police.
And I was just in a lot of pain.
Manning was with a group of teammates walking to an afternoon basketball game when police stopped him near 15th and Girard on January 7th. He says he doesn't know why they were stopped.
I didn't deserve to be wrongly stopped, and they didn't tell me what I did.
Moments later, the boy with zero discipline problems in school was being arrested for aggravated assault and resisting arrest. And while he was in handcuffs, he claims a female police officer grabbed his testicles and squeezed.
I had the cuffs on, and she patted me down, and that's when I felt her grab and squeeze, and then she pulled down. And I yelled out.
Manning spent 8 hours in jail, and while police say he never reported any injuries, he did spend the next night in Children's Hospital. Hospital records show he had emergency surgery on his genitals. His doctors say he may never be able to father children.
He's in shock.
The boy and his mother now have an attorney. They want the criminal charges dropped.
Such a tragedy to happen to, a young man like this who's going to be scarred, whether he's physically scarred, which is a possibility, but certainly mentally scarred his entire life.
This is stop and frisk at its highest.
The family is also meeting with representatives from Reverend Al Sharpton's group, National Action Network, for possible legal action.
He was all excited about a basketball game. He had no idea that before he reached 15th and Girard that the police would accost him, would basically throw him up against the wall and rupture his genitals.
Now, police cannot comment on the case because this is now an internal affairs investigation. Several of those community groups are holding a town meeting next week at a local church to discuss this very case. We're live in Spring Garden. Chris O'Connell, Fox 29 News.
All right, Chris, thank you.